Hey guys, welcome back to Back Pocket Game Reviews. For those of you who are new here to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe if you like the videos, and also don't forget to give a thumbs up if you also enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, I'll answer them down below, and also any other ways to follow me, such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, all of it are linked in the description box below, along with my gamer tags. Yeah, those are down there. I eventually need to add my Switch friend code, but we'll get there. So, for those of you who don't know, we're going to be reviewing Splatoon 2 today. I really like Splatoon 2 so far, but we're going to dive a little more into this. And I don't use gameplay footage when I'm reviewing a Nintendo game. That's because Nintendo doesn't like when I do it. And I don't really like dealing with their creator program. It's pretty crappy. Streamed last night, it went crappy as well. I mean, the stream didn't go crappy. Dealing with Nintendo did. So, Splatoon 2. I didn't really get into the original Splatoon game. My kids absolutely love it. They think it's incredible. And having spent more time with it, and a big part of the reason why I picked it up was there's not a tremendous amount of stuff that I can play right now on the Switch. And there's not a lot that I can play competitively online outside of like a Mario Kart. And don't get me wrong, I do love me some Mario Kart, but something that's a little more competitive than a Mario Kart, I'm pretty good at Mario Kart. Something that is a little more competitive is very, very, very much so what I was looking forward to. So I'm also excited for Rocket League to come to it as well. But Splatoon 2 has really kind of sucked me in. I really like the way that they handle pretty much everything about it. It's not as like stressful as playing like most online shooters, because your kill count really isn't the most important thing. It's how much ground you can cover in ink. So you're just splatting this ink everywhere. You also can turn into the squid form and absorb puddles of ink as long as it's your color ink. So different weapons will run out of ink at different rates. You can get different clothes and stuff that will increase your ink rate or your respawn rate. All these different buffs. So all these buffs come from character upgrades and customization, which are in the stores that are in the main Inkopolis area. And in that Inkopolis area, you can buy hats, you can buy glasses, you can buy shoes, shirts, whatever it is that you want to customize your character with. But then they also have the app that you use for the voice chat features in Splatoon 2. That app will also allow you to buy certain limited run items that you can only get through the app and won't be sold in the store, which is kind of cool. As much as I don't like having to use my phone for voice chat, my assumption would be the reason why they did this is to prevent kids from getting on there who may essentially get told how filthy of a whore their mother is. I mean, that's what I get told when I'm on voice chat. Actually, it hasn't happened on Xbox. It's mostly PlayStation. I normally get told stuff like that on PlayStation. But this game is a lot of fun. It is very well done. It looks very good on the Switch. It looks very good on the TV as well. So even in tablet form, it still looks nice and crisp, pleasant textures. 1080p, the upscaling to the TV, I didn't notice any differences. I mean, that could just be me. Maybe it was I just missed those differences. But overall, I would probably say if you own a Switch, this is a definite must-pick-up game. There is some story content here, so you can get involved in the story. I mean, nothing about the game feels half-baked or underwhelmed. The controls all handle beautifully. I do personally prefer playing this without motion controls. And if you do go set it that route, when you go into the system, you have two different settings. So there's a setting for when you're using a controller, because even when you're using the Pro controller, you still have motion controls. There's a second setting for when you're using the tablet. If you change motion controls on one, it does not change it for the other. I don't enjoy motion controls, not with a game like this. There are certain games I think motion controls are cheeky or fun on, such as 1-2 Switch, and that's the only way you can play that. I mean, there's just so many different weapons and weapon types, and it's a very enjoyable game to play. And the nice part is a lot of times when I'm playing online competitive games, I get extremely competitive. I am one of those people that does not really enjoy to lose. That is kind of why I do typically tend to prefer to play games on my Xbox. I am much better with an Xbox controller than I am with a PlayStation controller. I mean, a lot of you watched me play Gears of War. You saw a huge difference. I don't mind the Pro controller for the Switch either. That's a pretty well done controller. And I honestly don't think any of you would really be let down. It does play a little bit off of some of the story from the first game, such as there's some characters that are going to appear and there's going to be some nods to the first game, but none of it's going to be anything you're going to have to go play the first game to understand. As I said, I have not played it. I've watched my kids play the game, but I didn't have any trouble really comprehending pretty much anything that they were talking about, except for like a couple of things, and my son quickly explained them to me. He was very excited about this game, and I probably am going to have to pick him up a Switch soon. Good luck to me finding one, right? I can find anything. I'm BPGR. I'm just going to walk in and be like, do you know who I am? If you don't have a Switch, this and Mario Kart and Breath of the Wild and even ARMS are all good reasons why you should be picking one up. ARMS is a really fun fighting game. It is a lot of fun to play. This is an awesome little shooter game that's not overwhelmingly violent and it's easy for pretty much anyone to pick up and enjoy the game. The mechanics are simple, the controls are very smooth, the visuals are very pretty, the colors are vibrant. I mean, that's essentially everything you really want out of a game. You've got all of this stuff and all of this visual draw into it. And the teams are essentially set up as your color is called the good guys and the other color is called the bad guys. And there are a lot of different colors. You don't get to choose a color. It will randomly select a color for you. You have to get to level 10, though, before you can enter the ranked multiplayer, which I have not hit yet. I'm working on it. I'm like level 8 or 7, somewhere in there. I don't remember where. I stopped playing shortly after I stopped streaming last night. I got pretty tired. So, guys, if you did have any questions about Splatoon that I maybe didn't answer for you well enough, let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, I will attempt to get to those as quickly as I possibly can. But if not, I'll see you soon in a new video, guys, and thanks for watching.